Hey guys, happy Friday. I want to talk to you today about some browser basics, and specifically what I'm going to cover with the browser basics, how to find your browser's version can be very important, tabbed browsing, which browser should I use, how to save some favorites, and remembering passwords. So let's get started. It might seem pretty basic, but knowing which version of a particular browser you're using can really help you with eliminating some of the headaches that you may run into when you're using various programs online. So all you need to do is open a new internet window and find your file menu. In this case, it's this little question mark here, and that's for my help. And I just want to click the down arrow there, and I'm going to click on the very last one, which says About Internet Explorer. So there's my first clue. And now a new window opens. It's going to tell me, hey, you're using Internet Explorer 8. Gives me the specific version details here. So pretty simple with that. If you happen to be on Firefox, your file menu is going to be up here in most cases. And again, instead of the question mark, you'll just click the little help and go all the way down to About Mozilla Firefox. And it's going to give you the version details there. Now, across any of these browsers, whether you're in Firefox or Internet Explorer, you can click F1 on your keyboard, and that's going to give you help with your browser, help with really whatever you happen to be using. So pretty simple to do. It's going to give you, all sorts of fun little basics. I happen to click on the Firefox one, but the Internet Explorer one works very similar. You just click F1, and hey, Internet Explorer at a glance gives you some details, how to use it, new features, all sorts of cool stuff. Another great browser basic is tabbed browsing. Just say no to all these windows. You don't need them anymore. You can do everything in one main window with little tabs here. And you can see these little tabs right here. All you need to do is click that to open a new tab, or Control-T on your keyboard. What you can do with tabbed browsing is have several tabs open in one window, and you can see all these little tabs here. I might be working in my email, but I want to have my calendar open. Maybe I'm also in the intranet. I'm over on CB Works, and I've got my Pandora radio playing, but I have everything going in one main window, and I'm just using these tabs up here. I can close tabs singly just by clicking on the little X here, or I can go up and close the entire lot of them by clicking here, and it'll say, do you want to save these tabs and open them every time? Do you want to just quit, save and quit, or just quit? And it really wants me to pick one. I'm going to click cancel there. So pretty cool to use, very easy. You can have as many tabs open as you want, and just say no to all those windows. So which browser should you use? This is a question I get asked all the time, and I have to say that if you're comfortable with Internet Explorer and you're happy there, then I would say keep on using it. If you're feeling a little restless with Internet Explorer, maybe you're having some issues with crashing, then check out Mozilla.org, and you can download Firefox. It's a free download. You'll see it looks exactly the same really as your Internet Explorer did. A lot of the same customization things that you can do with it. They really function very similar, but Firefox is better. Just kidding. Right off the bat, two programs that do not play nicely with Firefox: Toolkit CMA, which we use all the time, and then of course Sharper Agent does not play nicely. If you're having issues with some of these programs, they do have what's called an IE tab, and when you download Firefox, you're just going to go to Mozilla, MOZILLA.com, and you download it right here. And then there's a little add-on section here. And when you go there, I'm going to tell you to make sure you grab what's called the IE tab. IE for Internet Explorer. And this will help you with a lot of those programs that might not play so nicely with Firefox when you're using Firefox. All right, pretty simple. You just click Add to Firefox once you've downloaded it, and you're set. So let's talk favorites. When you want to save a favorite in Internet Explorer, it's real simple to do. Depending on where you want to save it, there's a little star up here with an arrow, and that's showing you that if I click this, it's going to put, I happen to be on Google, it's going to put this page with these. These are some of my favorites up here, and all I need to do is click that, and you can see there goes Google. That's sort of my favorites toolbar there. If I actually just click on this, which just says favorites with a star, I have an add to favorites with a little drop down, and I can add it to my favorites bar, which is what we just did with Google, or I can organize and add different folders, move things around, all sorts of stuff. I can have folders on my favorites bar. There's all sorts of things that you can do there depending on how anal you are. You can really get pretty organized with your favorites. So play around with it, save some favorites, very important. With Firefox, it's very similar. What I tend to do with Firefox is just right click on the tab and then I click bookmark. And when I right click on the tab, it's going to open up this little page bookmarked box, and I can name it here. I can always change this name if I want to. If I just want to call it Goo, I can call it Goo. I can just decide what folder I want it in. Just like with the favorites bar in Internet Explorer, you do have a bookmarks toolbar and then a bookmarks menu, anything that's unsorted, and then you can see I'm kind of dorky. I have lots of little folders here that I save stuff in. I can also tag my bookmarks, which is really kind of fun. So all sorts of stuff I can do with that. Pretty simple.